We are here. We are able to detect the slightest changes in the overall consciousness of the human collective, and we feel you evolving all the time. But when there is a larger spike in the overall frequency of your vibration, we like to tell you about it. It is an honor to be in your presence today to bring forth my light, my wisdom, and my love to serve you in this moment. I wish to offer an insight that will serve your awakening, that will offer a tool for you to awaken any part of your being's spiritual growth, reality, and even energies and beings outside of yourself. You have the ability to awaken any part of your spiritual growth and any part of your physical being. It behooves us to know that nothing happens by accident, and we have the choice of how we interact and feel about what is happening. Although we share the energy spectrum of positive and negative duality with humanity, it is important to realize that everything we experience consists of energetic polarities that we either align with through acceptance or resistance, or we transcend and transform. The gland is named for the fact that it is shaped like a spruce cone. It's about the size of a pea. Its most important function is the production of hormones. Among them, the most important hormone is melatonin. It's the hormone of circadian biorhythms, the hormone of youth, and the anti-cancer hormone. We all intuitively know where the pineal gland is located. You have just experienced one of those spikes, and you will continue to spike as you move through this period of time you are in right now in your month of January. As you pay attention to your bodies, your thoughts, and your emotions at this time, remember that you are being called to these higher vibrational states, and if you tune in, you can feel that calling. Do you wish to activate a greater ability to meditate, or maybe to connect with your guides? You might wish to activate a greater ability to love and be loved, or maybe to access spiritual skills that you have not yet recognized. There are so many areas within your being that you can activate, and also outside of yourself. It is a wonderful process to contemplate. If you had the ability to activate and awaken any part of your being, what parts would you choose? What would you choose to create, to embody, to access, a skill or ability? Evil cannot be defeated by identifying, judging, and fighting against it and seeking revenge. When we engage with it in this way, we must align with its vibratory level. It is the nature of this energy to destroy life. By fighting evil and those who identify with it, we actually empower it with our life force through our anger and fear. Fighting evil with the intent to destroy it only strengthens the energetic patterns that create it, and we pay a price in diminishing our own life force. There is a much bigger perspective that we can realize. Nothing happens by accident to any of us. Every bit of suffering and death that we experience is part of our life plan and unfolds in alignment with our own vibratory state of being. All of these things are lessons for us in learning to realize our own higher guidance beyond the realm of duality. In our ego consciousness, we are victims of our circumstances, but in our true selves, we are masters of our situations. Our transformation occurs in our own realization by resolving our limiting beliefs about ourselves and transcending them. The organ that is responsible for the connection between the creative side of the human being, the mind, and the divine mind. The epiphysis has a complex multi-level structure and acts as a filter between your intention and its realization. The pineal gland is the gateway, the thread that connects the physical and the non-physical, duality and the higher dimension. Very few people have any idea of the purpose of such an important human organ as the pineal gland or epiphysis. Meanwhile, it is the pineal gland that is responsible for the most important function of communication with the divine consciousness and for the ability to reveal spiritual vision. You can feel yourselves being summoned into the light. You can feel your hearts opening. You can feel yourselves raising your consciousness while also being grounded in your bodies. And you can open up to more access to the gifts and abilities that are inevitable for all of you to access there in this period of your lives. You are going to need more of your gifts and abilities to help, and you are especially going to be called to help those who are newly awakened and have no idea what's going on. These spikes in your frequency as a collective affect those who are still asleep even more than they affect all of you. And they can have a harder time of it because when the collective consciousness goes to a higher level, they then must release some of their lower vibrational feelings, thoughts, ideas, and beliefs in order to stay in your collective. They are healing, while at the same time getting more of their awakening experiences, which are confusing and which can disrupt their normal, day-to-day activities. You might wish to activate your healing ability or your natural ability to heal and transform. There are so many opportunities. It is a very powerful process to discover what would serve you, what would develop and accelerate your spiritual growth, make your physical reality easier and more fulfilling, and allow you to be of service to yourself and to others. When you have come up with some ideas, understandings of your desires and your needs, you are then able to begin to awaken these areas within your being. There is a very simple process that you can achieve. And it is simply to think of that area that you wish to activate and awaken, to think what it would be like to activate and awaken that area or that skill. Imagine what it would feel like, what you would see, what you would sense, how you would acknowledge yourself and others around you. Then there is a simple tool. Call forth your guides, call forth myself, call forth the awakening energies of the universe of the Creator. Let these energies and let their support flow over and through your being. Receive them completely and absolutely into every aspect of your being. When we are living in victim consciousness, we need saviors to relieve us of our afflictions because we do not know that we are the cause of our own condition. The intensity of our own experience depends upon our strength of devotion to the diminishing or the life-enhancing qualities of our intentions. When we are clear mentally and emotionally and aligned with our deepest inner knowings on, we can transcend limiting beliefs about ourselves. Our environment reshapes itself in alignment with our predominant energetic polarity. Because everything arises in our own consciousness, we have the ability to choose the vibratory qualities that we pay attention to. These are the energy patterns that we resonate with and that magnetically attract new experiences for ourselves. They resonate with the qualities of our attention. By living with higher guidance, we elevate the consciousness of humanity towards self-realization of our true being. The pineal gland is a portal to the spiritual knowledge within each of us, which is given to us from birth. But due to various circumstances, we have simply forgotten about it. It transmits this knowledge to all the cells of our body and promotes all positive changes in our biosystem. Any person with an individual level of spiritual life can activate the pineal gland. But for a higher result, spiritual training, a conscious vision of life is desirable. If we develop spiritually, increase our awareness, keep our emotions and body pure, experience feelings of joy, happiness, harmony, we will be comfortable enough to activate the pineal gland. The epiphysis is the mediator of advanced knowledge in the manifestation of reality. It works with the pituitary gland to open the bridge, the portal between the physical and the non-physical, between mind and spirit. Whatever knowledge you allow yourself to believe becomes reality after the pineal gland opens the gateway to divinity. Most people don't think very much about their spirituality or themselves as souls, as essentially non-physical consciousness. And therefore, when they have experiences that challenge their everyday awareness, they need support, they need healing. And most of them need answers that they're not going to get from the Bible, the Torah, the Quran, or any other religious text. You are the ones who will guide them, will soothe them, will help them through these times of greater release. And thank goodness you have everything that you need right now, because you are kind, compassionate, loving beings. But you are also receiving more of what you need to feel confident as the leaders that you truly are. As the awakened collective, many of you wonder what you are supposed to be doing, and your readiness, eagerness, and willingness to help has not gone unnoticed. You are going to help many as you patiently await their awakening experiences to unfold. Right now, just look after yourselves and notice how this recent change in the overall frequency of the human collective consciousness is affecting you. Take care of yourselves so you can take care of the others. You will experience a shift. You will feel something awakening within your being, like an insight, an understanding, a new breath, a relaxation, a light. It may manifest in numerous ways. Just know, you will know when it is complete. This is a simple practice, and you can achieve it whenever you wish, activating any energy within your being that you wish. You can even activate energies of nature, of trees or flowers. You can choose an energy to activate within a situation like love, or peace, or strength to support yourself or to support another. It is all about your intention of awakening, visualizing how it will manifest. So, not the ways that it will manifest, but what you will feel like and what you will experience when it is manifested. Then begin the chant. Call forth your guides first and the awakening energies from the universe of the Creator, and then begin the chant for as long as it feels appropriate. You can think positive thoughts, think positive changes, but if deep in your mind you doubt it will all happen, it will. Every emotion you feel, every moment of joy and fear produces energy in your body. Some of them become springboards, others become obstacles. Each of these goes into the pineal gland. It's a frequency screen, a kind of filter. Depending on the frequency of the thought or emotion, the pineal gland is a guardian in the path of what enters the portal of creation of the divine mind. It is in a rather constructive way a defense mechanism that prevents certain negative thoughts from manifesting. It also prevents any thoughts with a negative field from entering. Negative thoughts are fear, doubt, and the like. Understand, it works both ways. According to this, every intention that you strongly or slightly doubt cannot enter the programming. Do you understand?